So I'm going to be giving away 1000 V-Bucks every single month. All you need to do to enter is subscribe with notifications on, like the video and comment anything down below. You can also watch the whole video through to the end for extra luck. Alright, what is going on guys? Simp here, welcome back to a brand new video onto my channel. So I'm going to be talking more stuff about the Snowfall skin. I've got a lot of more information about this skin. Most likely what it's going to look like and stuff like that. And some stuff about the map and changes for season 8, all that stuff. I'm gonna get straight into it. So basically, underground in Polar Peak, we know about this Snowfall skin. He's in there. We know this because basically I'll explain the full story quickly. So we know that the Ice King that was in the sky turned the full map snow. The only reason he did that was to try keep the Fire King or the Snowfall skin, whatever you want to call it, underground and keep him frozen up. We can actually see some from the files, obviously, that he's actually underground. He's actually sitting inside, well, it's called a penguin block, but I don't know what that is. And he's hidden inside the ice, and his hand is actually sticking out of the ice. This is actually the hand of the Snowfall skin. I'll put a zoomed up picture on screen as well. And the reason we know this, and a lot of people think, alright, okay, how do we know this is a Snowfall skin? It could be any random skin. Now, let me show you the seats that are actually in kind of the Polar Peak area. 3 of them are actually no, 3 of them are setting up and 1 of them is knocked over. Basically what happened was the Snowfall skin and the Ice King skin, the one that turned the whole map snow, fell out basically. And as you can see, the symbol next to his chair is that kind of fire symbol. That means that is the Fire King, obviously. And if you look at the code from that exact penguin block, you can actually see the flame symbol on the exact same symbol on the Ice King, not the Ice King, the Fire King or the prisoner or the Snowfall skin that's under there. Currently he's actually strapped in. I'll show you some pictures of what it actually looks like, and he's slowly starting to melt the map. Not melt the map, but just melt everything, pretty much all snow, and he's gonna like get out eventually. So I know we got the event. The reason that event happened, like I said, was to actually try keep him inside. But just by looking at the pictures of the Snowfall skin, it's already looking like a decent skin. It's got like grey skin and stuff. So I mean, you can kind of base it off what that's going to look like. But I think it's going to be pretty decent skin. It's grey, and I mean, I've not seen any grey skins apart from the Love Ranger. But yeah, so he is actually starting to melt the map. He actually has one hand out, which means he can actually use his melting abilities, whatever you want to call it, to actually melt the map. And slowly it is already starting to melt. This is going to be another event. I know we did get an event. That wasn't the official event though. I know that was like, it was kind of like a minor event. We've had this before with like the cube that melted in Loot Lake, and when the cube spawned in and stuff. Those events are kind of like minor ones, but the big ones like the rocket and the butterfly event where Fortnite announces it, we've still yet to wait in one this season, which is, I'm assuming, is going to be when maybe some, I don't know, some sort of tsunami, or like the Fire King actually gets out, or the Snowfall skin, whatever you want to call it, gets out. I'm assuming that will happen around week 8 or week 9 when we actually do get the Snowfall skin, so that's quite exciting. So for the proof of how we know the map's actually melting, if you look at Loot Lake, or I think it's not called Leaky Lake anymore, I think it's still called Loot Lake. Now, when he actually went down in Leaky Lake, you would always be above the water, kind of. Now, this is a picture that is what it looks like getting down in Leaky Lake or Loot Lake now. You're actually completely underwater, which is very different from what it was before. It never used to be completely underwater. You always used to be like peeking up above the water, but now you're fully submerged underwater. So that means that the map is actually already starting to melt. I imagine the water of that will continue to rise and get even higher. Probably the rivers that are going around the map will also increase. The water is slowly starting to rise. That's what everyone's saying right now. All the big leakers and very trustworthy people are saying that. So, you know, it is facts, it is rising. I'm not trying to just say that, it actually is trying to rise. So yeah, that's something. So hopefully we'll get some more information about the Snowfall skin soon. We do know it's grey skin, we do know it's been strapped up and stuff like that, and it will be revealed in week 8 or week 9, I think. I think that's when it's getting revealed, not week 7 like it usually is. So yeah, let me cover some other news, some things that are happening with an update tomorrow. We are getting another update tomorrow with some new stuff coming to the game. So one of these things that did get announced was this penguin item. Now, I'm not quite sure what this penguin item is going to do yet. Nobody really knows properly because it hasn't really been announced yet. we just know we've got this new penguin item coming to the game. I think some people are saying it's going to replace the bush, which is interesting. Some people say it's going to be some sort of consumable, and some other people are saying it's going to kind of work like a kind of snowball, like grenade type thing. I don't know, but a lot of different ideas about that will become tomorrow, so I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so we definitely will get an update tomorrow. That is exciting, and I can't wait for that update. And I don't think it is a downtime update. I'm not sure. It might just be a content update, because I'm pretty sure that snowman is already in the game, or already in the files. But one other thing that did get leaked from the files is brand new skins. And I'm going to show you these skins. They're actually tennis skins. So I'm going to show you one of them. It's called Volley Girl. And, well, I don't know why it's called Volley Girl. Like, I don't think it's meant to be volleyball. But if you look at it, it's got like the kind of, what do you call it, the golf hat on, the golf suit on, and stuff like that. Then if you look at the back bling, it is actually a tennis racket. Obviously, it's called used racket, near mint condition. So that is what's going to be coming very soon. Those skins are leaked. I'm still waiting on the golf skins. This skin is a tennis skin, so I mean that's kind of cool, but I'm still waiting on the golf skins, because they still have, like, they've got the golf courses ready, they just don't have a golf skin, which doesn't make sense to me. I thought if they would have a golf course, they would at least have some sort of like golf skins, which doesn't make sense, but I'm pretty sure they are bringing some out. I think I seen one of the Epic employees on Twitter replying to someone saying that it is a good idea. I can't find that tweet, honestly, but just take my word for it. If you don't believe me, just don't believe me then. I'm not bothered. But hopefully this did help answer some questions in this file. If it did, remember to drop a like on it and subscribe for the V-Buck giveaway. Turn notifications on as well. If you made it all the way to the end of this file, comment down below Snowfall skin, so I know who the true fans are. They are making to the end of every single video. Remember, the giveaway ends at the end of the month. I will be picking the winner at the end of the month, obviously, and I will send you the V-Bucks over 1,000 V-Bucks. Make sure you're subscribed for that. Comment down below Snowfall skin. Use my supporter creator code SIMPYT in the item shop and let me know in the comment section or on Twitter. Send me a screenshot if you did end up using it, and make sure you got notifications onto the channel. Just that as well, because if you don't have notifications on, you're not going to be able to get updated with all the new leaks, and you need to stay up to date with all of them, trust me. So yeah, I'm going to end off this video here. It's been Simp, guys. Later. Peace.
Do I go and get it?
I cannot see anyone. No, I see.
They're all coming. They're all gonna come for you.
Or we could go and meet them. Actually, if no one's there.
Aye, but Scott, is there nobody there? That's the thing.
I don't know. Could get in there, somebody just sitting there like back, deep.
Well, here it is.
What's the event? What's the event?
Snow King.
What is that today? Oh, I can't miss this. Yeah, I can't miss this.
And he's going to freeze whenever he's going to be.
Oh no, here. They're all there.
If the whole map freezes, I am not playing until the whole map.
I'm away, man. Is that your traps?
Yeah.
Oh my days. He double pumped me!
Oh, behind me, everything, man.
Oh,
Okay, get in the house, get in the house.
You should have just ran, Scott.
Oh, there's a guy in the mountain, I heard it.
Got upstairs. 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 Close the doors.
I can't shut
Close the back door. Wait, Dave, close the back door. And here they come. Close the back door, they're fighting. Close the back door. Right, we've got this. Give me heals. You do, you've got something. Oh my days, man, we get exploded.
Oh, the guy that I killed.
Nah, it's PC's too hard, man.
Yeah.